Welcome back, fellow Liladians, to another exciting episode of Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. Is Liladian how you would say an inhabitant of the Lilat system? I would imagine so. Either way, yeah, in the previous episode, we were able to nurse the Queen Earthwalker back to health by feeding her white shrooms, and then she pointed us into the general direction of a gatekeeper, somebody who has the ability to grant us passage to one of these floating worlds that have been so forcibly torn from the surface of the planet that we need to somehow get back to the surface of the planet. And the first of these worlds is a little place called DarkIce Mines. We're going to go over here and see if we can kind of fix a bit of a problem that they've been having over there with our antagonist General Scales enslaving the local snowhorn population. Let's see what we can do about that.
The snowhorn tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the DarkIce Mines. If you can locate the gatekeeper's daughter, she will be able to help you. Free the snowhorns by finding that spellstone. It's up to you, Fox. Slippy out.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. The gatekeeper's daughter completely screwed him by kind of letting Scales win. Oh well, I guess. Let's do this.
Fly through 3 gold rings to open the gatekeeper's force field.
Gotta do this gummy ship shenanigans in an R-wing. I really do wish that these sections were more fleshed out than they were, but whatever. I still don't feel like they're offensive. Oh, thank you. Look at me crashing into those asteroids. Oh no! I missed a gold ring. Travesty. And hey, check this out, hyper lasers. I love the noise that these things make. I know it's a stock sound effect, but it's a good stock sound effect. Yeah, some of these rings you have to shoot before you can collect them. It is strange. So I didn't get perfect here, but well, let's see how we did.
You did it, Fox! The force field is down! It's safe for you to land! Slippy out!
What force field, though? Oh, hey, look at that. I've gotten all 10 rings no times in my top 5 plays. Did I really make my thing XXX once? What the fuck's wrong with me? Whatever, I guess I deserved it. I guess I deserved a relatively low score for that one. Ah, well, whatever. Still haven't beaten exclamation point, but whatever. Actually, yeah, we almost beat exclamation point. Whatever. Let's actually get to the place. DarkIce Mines. I do like the sound of this place. It sounds like an oppressive place. You really want to play in a place like this? Alrighty, fine. Go get it, boy! Are you kidding me? Of course you're not going to do it. You're smarter than that. How is that? Oh, there it goes. That's okay, I just happen to have a different one over here. So, yeah, go get this one. Go get it before it falls over! Come on! Oh, almost. Hey, what the fuck? You somehow got it. Whatever. See if you can catch that!
Come on, Fox.
You're not gonna complain about the fact that I threw your ball back into the lava. You're gonna complain that you're hungry again. Fine, whatever, I'll feed you. Just hold still. I'll just stick it up your neck. Up. Alright, one more time. You can catch it this time, buddy. Go! It's kind of pointless, but it's fun. Alright, we've played around enough, Tricky. We're just going to leave the ball here and actually get on with this. Don't worry, I have more. Oh, that's right. If you close the game, you actually lose your hotkey, which isn't the worst thing ever. It's just a matter of reassigning it, but yeah. Why did we have to land here? This place is amazingly hot. And kind of not part of the main area. Oh well, whatever. Okay. And this place is starting to fall apart. We better get out of here. Holy crap. At least somebody was cool enough to put a little bridge here, at least. Whoa! Alright, so now we're actually out here proper. And we're already getting harassed by these sons of bitches. Damn Sharpclaw. Always trying to make things a pain for everyone. Ooh, we've got a rather distraught-looking Snowhorn over here. Get the Spellstone and save our tribe! Get the Spellstone and save our tribe! You're not gonna say anything else? Nope. You have nothing else to say at the moment. What do you gotta say? Oh god, you're chained! Can you help me get free? I think we'll be able to help you, my snow-furred friend. As soon as we break open these crates. Actually, there is a little hole here that we can get Tricky to dig. Let's get him to do exactly that. Find Tricky. What's down here? What is down here as we look at Fox's super furry as fuck tail? Ooh. They've got a little makeshift hut over here. Yes, Tricky, these are bad guys. They're very bad guys. We're going to show them what happens to bad guys. They get beat up. Come on. What's your deal, man? And there was a life force store over there. You could hear it. And then it bloomed and... Hey, what the heck is this thing? Ugh. Come on, there we are. Yet another thing that was designed specifically for that damn staff. You found a shackle key. Use it to unlock the Snowhorn's leg shackles. Well, that was a very convenient find. See what happens when you explore. I think the whole DarkIce Mines area probably has some of the best music in the whole game. I know I keep bringing this up, but I heard the soundtrack in this game, despite its kind of shitty MIDI-ness. I know we gotta go and save a person, but what's going on over... Ow. Here. What are you? Find a way into the mines, but beware the Galden. What? General Scales took the Spellstone down into the mine. And you're just saying that again? Come on, say something else. Alright, so you're basically just saying the same two basic things. Let's go and help this the Snowhorn over here. Man, fighting those things is kind of weird. You can never actually stay locked on properly. Whatever. Alrighty. There's the key. That's what I'm trying to do.
Thank you for releasing me. If you're heading down into the mine, then please look out for Belina Tay, the gatekeeper's daughter.
Oh, that bitch.
To get us into this mess by telling Scales about the Spellstone. She did what she thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
This might be of use to you. I found it while I was working. It looked important, so I hid it from the sharp claws.
Just waiting for a hero to come by to use this thing, weren't you? Yeah, I do like the backstory to this level. It's definitely probably one of the most fleshed out of the other worlds. Because you actually have to deal with characters. I mean, you deal with characters in the other ones too, but I don't know, I feel like this one was the most worked on. This one definitely seems to be closest to what it probably was when it was originally just Dinosaur Planet for the N64. Got a bit of a morality thing going on here, because old Pappy didn't want the Spellstone to fall into the hands of the maniacal tyrant Scales, but at the same time, you got his daughter who didn't want to see people, like, get killed, so she thought that they both did what they thought was right. And that is awesome. Anywho, let's beat that thing up and have the camera spaz out a little bit. I remember it doing a lot of that back in the day, so, yeah. How come you're not dying? Ugh. You fucking kidding me? Jesus. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter since these things are gonna come back anyway. Like that. Also, this is a cold place, so staying in the water is gonna hurt. Should really make every effort to avoid doing that. That's where the thing is, that's where the gears live. The gears of war. Except not actually. Yeah, see, we need that gear that the Snowhorn gave us in order to complete this mechanism so that we can turn it properly. Get out of the water. And with that, we now have a bridge. A very, very handy little bridge. Ow. What even are these things? You know what else is kind of interesting about these floating worlds? And I mean, I guess it comes with the territory of them being disconnected from the rest of the world, but you never have to make use of the vast majority of the items that you have to use in the main area. I don't think there are any bomb spore sections. I don't think that there are any places where you can actually buy things. By the way, there are a bunch of... Holy crap. There are a bunch of guys beating up on that poor old Snorhorn over there. We gotta stop him! We're helping, buddy. Aye! Whoa. Oh, he just goes back to go and beat up on the defenseless animal. You're a dick. Fucking die.
I am forever in your debt.
No problem, dude.
Your little friend has yet to learn his flame command.
Flame?
Go on, youngster. Give it a go.
Wow. It was that easy.
So exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
Ooh. You definitely sound hungry. What can we do for you?
I need some food, but in these parts the alpine root only seems to grow in sheltered areas.
That's pretty shitty. But yeah, that was super convenient. All of a sudden, Tricky knows how to breathe fire. If that is something that Earthwalkers can do, then why would they ever have problems with Scales in his army when they can just set those guys on fire? They got clubs, and they have fire breath. So not right. So yeah, just to do a little bit of a mission update, we now have all of the tricky abilities. That being, come here, go play with a ball, go find shit, set things on fire, and stop whatever, stay. So yeah, those are all the tricky abilities. Still missing a bunch of staff powers, and we're also missing a special item, but whatever. Do-do-do-do-do. Can't go there just yet. Let's just admire the sky here. Because despite being separated from the world, this floating landmass in space still manages to have an atmosphere. Maybe that's part of the force. Maybe that's why there is a force field that we have to open in order to get in here. It's actually preventing the atmosphere from being completely compromised. That's how oxygen is still able to be a thing here. Speaking of oxygen, I think it's about time that we made use of your fire-breathing ability there, Tricky. Almost forgot his name there. Alrighty. Go find. Hey, an alpine route. Bum 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 bum. No item description? Okay, whatever. I guess that goes without saying, considering that we've grabbed alpine routes before. We're not done yet, though. There is another one that's hiding around here somewhere. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know where it is. That was a sheltered area, and I'm pretty sure the other one is in a really sheltered area. Which means that we have to go back. Let's see how this ability works in combat. Oh, that looked nasty. Do it again, Tricky. Do it again. Come here. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Tricky? You're not gonna do it anymore? Fine. Guess I should probably feed you. You're getting hungry. I've been working you over. Gonna stick that in your cheek that time. I'm stuffed! Alright, set this son of a butt on fire. Or not. What are you doing? Why can't I not set you on fire? Also, I am, like, amazingly low on health. There's a piece of frozen over ice entrance over here. Let's see what happens if we melt this. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, you can kind of hurt yourself with Tricky's ability. I am a freaking sharp shot with this thing. Getting all the shrooms. Ugh. That's all that there was there? Fine. Yes. There's ice down here. We gotta see if we can melt it and see what's underneath. And also to just kind of chill out next to this fire. Ah. Oh. And that drains a ton of water. that was previously frozen. That was really quick, holy crap. But going down here is quite important because there's a thing down here that we need.
Flame.
Yes, you your flame fang, while I go and no wait, I've already got enough shroomlies. Oh wait, hang on. I'm using that thing in the wrong way. Find! And somehow there is a root just hanging out here in this underground hut that was completely frozen over until not too long ago. Actually, how? How did that even happen? I am almost dead. It doesn't matter though, we still have the strength to push this block. Oh, that's tiring. Oh. Yeah, he ain't looking too good there. Fun fact, when you are playing as Crystal, if you actually get your health to that type of low, I'm pretty sure she actually makes the same panting noises as Fox. They accidentally forgot to give her little, individual, sound clips for that. I am past my grub tub capacity, and I'm trying to collect more before feeding Tricky. I am intelligent, I swear. Alright, into your leg it goes. Speaking of which, I should probably go and get some food. I am dying. There we go. It's got to be exactly in the right place for it to be workable. So we'll just leave there. There's no reason to come back there. Hello, my snowhorn buddy. Ah! We deflected that with our coolness. I'm a little all worried and stuff now. I don't want to die. There we go. We're a little bit more death-proof now. You can't hit us. Alright, now that we've got food, now that we got 2 alpine roots, we can go over here and feed this guy. Because, yeah, he wants both of them. Yeah!
Oh, I feel much better now.
Already? These dinosaurs are something else.
On my back. Let's smash those gates.
Oh-ho! And we got our first animal writing section, of which there are a few in this game. Let's hop on and do this thing. Bottom. Bottom. Urgh. I feel like we could be moving a bit faster there, though. I'm just saying. So now we can just push A to go. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Does that cannon have a screen on it? Man, the technology in this world is just the most inconsistent thing ever. I know I've made reference to that earlier, but Jesus. Oh, and it looks like we've got ourselves a life force door with quite a number of swirls on it, which means that we've got a handful of dudes that we have to dispatch. Should not be a problem for us. Especially since we're as big as this dude here. Okay, we're not as big as him, but certainly makes everything else seem small in comparison. We do have to get off of him, though. Thank you, my snowy compatriot. This hut is currently Hey, thank you! You did my job for me by, knocking over that plant. Alright, Tricky. Do your thing. That's right, that thing is gonna teleport. That's awesome. I do have a bit of a bad habit of accidentally setting myself on fire with Tricky's flame move. And it looks like we've got another really broken mechanism. Whoa, there are 3 gears missing. Gotta fix that at some point. But first we'll just have to make our way up to that cannon and see if we can get rid of that one sharp claw. He'll probably make life a lot easier by being gone. Probably draw some other sharp claw out so that we can actually open that door. Also, yeah, Fox, sure, don't jump. That's the other big thing that makes this comparable to a Zelda game. The way that you jump. You don't have a jump button. You run off of a ledge and he just kind of auto jumps. You're a very easily impressed dinosaur. Mind you, I do think that that's kind of cool as well. Just, you know, blasting off using my my hit and stick. That was completely my bad that time, Fox. Unlike The Legend of Zelda, however, I don't think that rolling makes you go faster. It's fun to do, but I don't think you get the same speed boost that you do in, like Ocarina or Wind Waker. Well, whatever. Let's try that again, shall we? And maybe not run, like, so quickly and hastily this time. Also, this camera is being largely uncooperative. Up. Alright. Be careful. You don't want to fall down again. That guy's shooting at me and he's missing. Even though I'm, like, moving super slow, he's still, like, off. There's one of them. Oh, and here come the others. Dumb. Yeah, this thing's got a weird display on it. Wonder what it says. Can't read it. Oh well, whatever. You are now in control of a sharp claw cannon. Use the stick to aim the cannon and hold A to fire. The longer you hold down A, the further you can shoot. Each shot will use power from your staff energy meter. Not exactly sure how that works, but okay. Everything is powered by this staff. Oh, we knocked somebody out. Oh, double kill! Well, I can cut. Oh my god, I knocked him out through a wall. I am a rocket whore. I whore out them explosives like a champ. How is this staff able to interface with a cannon, though? Oh well, whatever. Speaking of things that you can use with staffs, here's a box containing a thing. hey, it's one of the gears that we need. We really do not need a description for this thing. We've already used it once. This is a bridge cog. If you find the machine that it fits in, then you'll be able to open a new route. Yep, we know how these things work, game. This ain't our first rodeo. We were introduced to that like 10 minutes ago. Also, how come those Sharp Claw didn't think to wail on that snow horn, who was just kind of sitting there doing completely nothing? I mean, they were beating up on him earlier. It was the same guy, too. I mean, I really probably shouldn't complain that they're not beating up on my buddies, but I thought these Sharp Claw were a little bit more mean than that. I guess they're more stupid than anything else. I know I said this before, but those... Oh my god, why did I do that? Ow! Back. Okay, let's not fall this time. Woo! Anywho, I said this before, but this place has a really short day-night cycle. I mean, I guess I could understand the mines here because they are in a weird place, kind of floating above the world, but even the planet itself, man... Man, you can shoot this thing far. There we go. Finally, we can get... How come we can't jump off of this thing? We could easily, like, recover on that thing. By the way, I don't think that's the last time we're gonna see a cannon. But now that we have opened this way to us, we can hopefully get the next gear. Because we need 3 of them to make that bridge work, don't you know? Now, where did I put that bridge? Gear. Getting place. Put it right here. Excellent. Oh. It's particularly windy here. Hey, we got a mysterious dino horn pad. Blow the horn. Blow the horn here. We don't have a dino horn. We do have flames, though. Bum bum. And this is probably it right here. Aha! Gear number 2. Even Tricky can smell the oil. This is a bridge cog. Yeah, we know how bridge cogs work. It's weird how sometimes... I get it. The animation and the text is probably unique to each special item grab, but... I don't know, I feel like they could have programmed it to only say that message once. Regardless of what order you get them in. Actually, is there another thing there? I want to say that there's another thing there. Bum 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 bum. No, we can't go over here. We go here, we just kind of get lost and come back. Oh. Ah, shit, no. I didn't want to do that again. And he just walks right through Tricky. Good. Is there nothing else over here? I want to say that there is nothing else over here. At the moment. Which means that we must look elsewhere for the third and final piece that we need in order to repair that bridge. The question is, where could it possibly be? Maybe it's down there? Ooh, it could be. Or could it be? I actually forget. One way to find out. and that is to not jump. That's one height that Fox is just not willing to jump down. It's understandable, I guess. That does beg the question, though, where is this final piece? Because there's one over there. Oh? What do we have here? Where the Life Force store was, of course. Actually, completely forgot about the Life Force store. Well, whatever. Bridge cog, blah blah blah, machines. The machines are digging. No, they're not. Don't worry. Yeah, now we've got all three of them and cheat tokens. I kind of like the way that this inventory manager kind of works, though. Whee! All right, so let's go install these things. And didn't want to use that at all, but whatever. Now the bridge works, so we can crank this lever and there's our bridge! And. Yep, boop. And then we can just sorta dig. Crawl! We be crawling now. And now we get this curious looking place. Why is this like so hidden off, and why do you need someone as small as a baby Earthwalker to get here? One of many questions that will never be answered. But there is one thing that's very apparent. Beyond the leap of faith lies an ancient prize. Definitely sounds like something's in there, but I wonder how we get to it. Well, as you've probably noticed, we've been using flame a lot, so why don't we see what happens if we flame these things after feeding our dino buddy, of course. Into your leg it goes. Yeah, I did kind of stuff them into you, didn't I? Alright, so what we gotta do is we have to shoot that thing to start the thing. And flame. Actually gonna hotkey the flame. Flame. Come on, get over here. We don't have the most heavy amount of time. Actually, what am I talking about? We've got 40 seconds. Flame. Actually, kind of surprised that you have such a generous window of time. Flame! And with that is the last one, so I can just go back to my fire blaster. Yeah, look at that, 20 seconds to spare. They could have easily taken off 15 seconds to make that a little bit more tense. But now we can go here, and man oh man, this place. I remember this place being kind of mesmerizing when I was a kid. Firstly, because of this music. Secondly, just take a gander at the stuff down there. That is a pretty effect. Yeah, I remember there was a time where, like, when I first played this, I literally was here for 15 minutes because I, was a little entranced by this. And Trinket just fell asleep because I'm too busy kind of gawking and appreciating stuff. Screw you. Well, they said the leap of faith, so let's see how that it works. Ha! Whoa! Ha! I've got no faith. I do have faith! Oh, now you're awake. Whatever, I guess. Look at the abyss below. Wonder what happens to people who do fall in there. Do they ever come back? Do they get sent to another dimension? As in, out of this dimension? Where you are doomed to fly eternally in a endless sea of distorted faces while fighting paper planes and combating a giant sentient slot machine? Because that happens? Come on, there you go. Now, melt our ancient prize, why don't you? Or the casing of our ancient prize. What is this? It looks like some kind of a horn. At last, things are making a bit more sense. This is the dinosaur horn. If you find a horn pad on the ground, you can use the horn, to call for help. This thing can call on both snow horns and earthwalkers. But, we won't see that for a while. One last, time to look at the crazy, spirally abyss below. Well, goodbye, Leap of Faith Place. It's been nice knowing you. I wonder why such a long piece of music is in such a short area, because you never hear that again in the entire game. And again, I do believe that is a huge artifact of the total conversion to a Star Fox game that this game endured. Yeah, I shouldn't say total conversion. That's a little inaccurate. Oh well, whatever. Either way, we are now able to call for a dinosaur to help us, which will be very helpful for... Why are you still just standing here? Don't you have anything else to do? Aren't you gonna, like, fight for freedom? Or, like, go somewhere where it's a little bit more safe, where Sharp Claws won't try to beat your face in? Mind you, the ones that showed up here didn't decide to, so I guess you're okay? Maybe this is your house. Maybe this is actually your house. Not exactly sure why you would ever feel comfortable in this thing, considering how big you are, but whatever. No. Right. Now. There's some food. And there's the horn pad. So why don't we get horny for dinosaurs, why don't we? Stock horn sound effects. I love how jollily, like, I love how jolly these guys look when they walk. They're just like, that fucking music. I love the snow horns. I love this whole section. I can't ride you by getting on your ass, I gotta get on your back, and that requires getting up on a ladder. Okay, let's hop on this son of a bitch and get to traveling, because now, with the help of our fur-enforced friend, we can actually brave these super windy, like, lands. To guide the Snowhorn through the blizzard, he will need to be fed alpine roots as you explore. Look on the ground and walk over them to eat. Nom 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 nom. They don't seem so hairy up top. Or is that just me? Oh. And Tricky is running off into the distance, probably gonna get lost again. damn it. He always does these things. You saw that though, right? He literally just ran ahead. He didn't bother to stay close to us. No, he just ran ahead into God knows where. And I don't even know if Fox himself realized it yet. Come on. Almost there. There are candles. It means that we gotta be near something. Yeah, there we go. We're out of the blizzard.
Tricky!
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
They usually do. Except for when they don't, and if that's the case, then oh shit. Well, whatever, I guess. You still helped quite a deal. I'm pretty sure Tricky wouldn't have been able to break that open, even though he has a fire ability and can possibly burn down wood, even though I don't think he ever does it in the game, except for burning fireplaces. Yeah, well, whatever. Thank you, by the way. You are a helpful snowhorn. Mind you, all the snowhorns have been pretty helpful. Hey, Life Force doors. They are not noticing me. Notice me! That's what you get for not noticing me. Nom 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 nom. Yummy yummy fruit. Oh hey, we got a speeder bike. That's pretty cool. However, I do believe that at this point we are going to cut off... Excuse me. But yes, I do believe that we are going to have to cut off at this point here because we are running quite long. Where did Tricky go? Will we be able to find him? Will we be able to get the Spellstone and free the Snowhorn tribe? There's only one way to find out, and that is to tune into the next exciting episode of Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. Until then, take care, everyone.